When the Titanic sank on April 15, 1912, about 1,500 people died and 340 bodies were recovered. These victims were found floating in their life jackets in the days following the shipwreck. But what happened to the other 1,160 bodies is still a mystery.
You won't find bodies at Titanic.
Now these are some of the photos taken at the wreck site. As you can see the shoes and clothes of those victims, but the bodies of those were never found. But there are a couple of solid reasons why these bodies were never found and probably never will. First and the most famous reason is the depth of the ocean. The ship sits more than 13,000 feet below the surface, where the pressure is more than 6,000 pounds per square inch. This extreme pressure could have caused some bodies to be crushed or disintegrated, leaving no remains to be found. Also, another theory is that some bodies may have been consumed by sea creatures. In the cold, dark depths of the ocean, there are numerous creatures that could prey upon the corpses. But now, let's move to some non-famous but still solid reasons why those bodies have never been found. Some experts say the passengers with life jackets were scattered across a 50-mile wide area due to a powerful storm on the night of the sinking. So it's probable that the bodies were also scattered across the seafloor. And it's also possible that some bodies have become trapped in the wreckage itself. The Titanic broke apart as it sank, and some bodies got entangled in the wreckage, making them nearly impossible to locate. But now you might think, what about the bones? Well, as I mentioned before, that the pressure of the ocean in that depth is insane, so the pressure may have turned them into tiny fragments. Also, salt water can dissolve human bones quickly. Therefore, the bones may have been dissolved entirely in the seawater. Ultimately, we may never know whether any remains of the victims of the Titanic disaster still lie in the ocean's depth. But the shoes and clothes at the wreck site serve as haunting reminders of the tragic events that unfolded over a century ago.